What's up, guys? Brian here with WTF8 on YouTube. Today gonna be coming to you with the TFV8 Cloud Beast by Smok, however you prefer to say it. We're not going to get into that argument. I say Smok. That's how I say it, Smok. But before we go any further, let me say that we all need to go to CASA.org, notblowingsmoke.org, r2bsmokefree.org. We just need to follow and support and donate and everything we can to any advocacy organization out there. They got statewide advocacy organizations. They got CASA, Not Blowing Smoke, and all that. That's pretty much national, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm not a big advocate. I try to do my best. I try to send an email or two once a week, and I have donated a little bit of money to actually AMSA.org. I'll put the links in the description below to all that, but go to CASA.org and they got the thing on there that you can put you subscribe to CASA, and you can look up find out the representative of the state that you live in. Sorry, I kind of went duh there, but to look up for the representative that's in your state, and just send them an email telling them that they need to support the Cole Bishop Amendment and they need to support HR 2058 because it's getting down to the wire, guys. I mean, August 8th is the deadline for the FDA demon regulations, and it's fucking July 16th now. I mean, we're in the shitstorm. We're in a fucking cluster fuck right now. So, but with that said, we'll be talking about the TFV8 by Smok. So, anyways, that being said, honestly, for the price that this is, I'm actually borrowing this from somebody I know for the purpose of this review. It's not free for the purpose of this review, but it is borrowed for the purpose of this review. And I've been using it for just a few days now. And I've only been using the pre-built coil head so far. And the pre-built coil head that I have been using is the V8Q4. And I got to say, this freaking thing is pretty power hungry. I mean, I was using the Griffin 25 with a dual fuse Clapton stainless steel 316L 26 gauge core with 34 gauge Clapton, and of course that's fused, so that's two pieces of 26 gauge with a 34 gauge Clapton around it, for people that don't know what a fused Clapton build is. And I would vape it anywhere from about 50 watts to say 70, 75, and with this pre-built coil head, like I got it right now, I got it at 90 watts. And I've been all the way up to 110, 115 watts, and actually I'm comfortable vaping it at 90 watts, and I usually never vape at 90 watts, but these coil heads, I mean, they really are power hungry, and I mean, it does perform. It does chuck some clouds. It is a cloud beast, but I have not touched the RBA head that comes in the packaging, just because I'll actually have a set of stainless steel 316L fused Claptons that are two 24 gauge core wires with a 34 gauge Clapton wrap around it, that I actually made the other night, and actually posted a photo of them on my Vaporium, which is a wonderful vaping community that was created by vapors for vapors. So yeah, if you have not ever heard of myvaporium.net, go there. I mean, it's a really cool community. But anyways, I posted a picture of them, and I've been waiting to install them in the RBA base for this TFV8, just because I want to see how it performs. And I actually really wanted to see how aggravating it was to install them on camera. So here in a little bit, whenever we go do the up and close and check out everything that comes in the packaging of this TFV8 and talk about the TFV8 just a little bit, at the end I am going to put in the dual fused Claptons for y'all, and I'm gonna warn you ahead of time, I haven't tried it yet, and I'm doing this on camera. So, and this will be the first build I've ever done on camera, so I'm warning you that I might make a few mistakes. And if anybody's got any pointers out there for me or anything like that, comments are below, and my email is actually wtv.whitetrashvapes@gmail.com. Just email me, comment below if you have any questions or any constructive criticism or anything that I could do or do different to make it better, or yeah, or whatever. I mean, I wanted to start doing these videos just because really where I live at, I mean, I don't have many other people to talk about vaping shit, and this is why I want to do this, is to try to meet people and stuff and talk about vaping shit, because I love vaping. But with that said, we will go down and check out all the contents that come in the TFV8 packaging, and we will build the RBA head, and then after that we'll come up, vape on it, talk about it, and maybe have a drink or two. So with that said, let's go down, up and close. Alright, what's up guys? Here we are, up and close with the TFV8 by Smok, or Smok, however you want to pronounce it. But this is the up and close, or my up and close. Hang on, I got this zoomed in just a little bit too much. There we go. Take the lid off. You have your tank sitting in there, and right now I have the RBA head. Yeah, RBA head in it. Whenever you actually get it from the manufacturer, from wherever you're buying it from, it will have the pre-built coil in it, which I have both of the pre-built coils in here. But anyways, set the tank to the side and then pull this off. Get a little user manual showing you how to fill it up and all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Giving you a little bit of specifications and all that. Then you'll get this quality control card. You will get one pre-built coil, which is the V8T8, which I believe are 4 parallel coils, and it's a 0.15 ohm, I'm guessing Canthal coil, rated between 50 to 260 watts, best between 120 to 180. I don't know if y'all will be able to see that or not, but yeah, My lighting and all that shit is crappy, but maybe y'all can see that now. Then this will be the other pre-built coil. Test between 90 to 150 watts, and honestly this one's the one I was vaping on before we came up and close, and that I vaped it on 90 watts, and that's where I liked it. I had it up to 120 watts, but I liked it at 90. Then you'll get extra spare glass, get your original Allen key, which if y'all watch my Griffin 25 review, the little tool that they give y'all that has the 2 Allen keys on it, and then it's got the Phillips head screwdrivers, I just really don't like it because I don't feel like it fits into the Allen head grub screw as good as a traditional Allen head wrench. You'll get you a little bag of spares which has some vape bands in it, and I've been actually using the orange vape band, and it comes with a 510 adapter. We'll get it out and show you here. Comes with this 510 adapter where you can pop off your drip tip, pop this on, have your 510 adapter where you can put your 510 drip tips in. Pretty cool. Nice that they thought of that, because I like using my 510 drip tips. And actually this drip tip that is on here is actually the one that came on the Smok TFV8. The drip tip that I like using on here is actually the Griffin 25 drip tip, and it fits on here perfectly. And I just personally, I like the size of the Griffin 25 drip tip a little bit better. It's not as fat around, it's not as big a diameter, which I'm not exactly sure. I need to get me a set of digital calipers, and yes, I will end up getting me a set of digital calipers to be able to measure the drip tips and the airflow slots on the tanks and all that good stuff. But anyways, the other stuff that comes in here is a couple extra more O-rings, and then it's got an extra top fill gasket, and then it has actually 4 grub screws in there. If I can get all 4 of them in one corner, you'll be able to see. Comes with 4 extra grub screws in there, so that's very nice. They give you a whole set of extra grub screws. Got some cotton down in here. Anyways, we'll set the packaging over here. We'll get this trusty dandy build stand that I got here. Actually go to Facebook and visit Tenderfoot Stands. That is Tenderfoot Stands. Just one on this side, one on that side. The way you adjust it is just turn this bottom piece. What you do on one side, it reflects to the other side. And I like that. The only thing is I wish they would have put like a stop on it, which it does have a very good tight restrictiveness, so wherever you set it, whenever you put your mod and tank in your pocket, it's not going to move because it's good and tight. But I just wish, like, whenever it's closed it stopped, then whenever it was fully open it stopped. Just, that's the way I like my things, but everybody's got their differences. So, and ever since they came out with the TFV4, I love the top fill. Love the top fill mechanism. I think that's the best top fill there is. I mean, you don't have to worry about screwing it off, setting your top down, grabbing your bottle of juice. You can just have your bottle of juice open, bloop, fill it up, get it back in there, bloop. Anyways, that's the tank. The tank is 24.5 millimeters. I wish I would have had my little tool, but we'll use this. So down here she is 24.5, Then whenever you move up, it gets a little wider. Like the tank section, I'm about 99% positive that the tank section is 25.5 millimeters, and like the bottom at the airflow is 24.5. Then the top up here at the top field is 24.5. And like I said, you have Cyclops style airflow. What you do on one side happens on the other. She weighs in at 74 grams. No liquid, dry as a bone. 74 grams. She is 69 millimeters tall. So let's get this. Let's take her off here. Set this to the side. Is a Velocity post deck, dual post deck, Velocity style. Let's see, getting her to focus. So Velocity style deck. Proud of myself on these coils though. I really am. They're pretty. And actually, I tried to make some freaking staple coils today because I wanted to make the staple coils to put in here instead of just the frame, or I mean the fused claptons. I wanted to put some staple coils in here, and I got about an inch and a half of it done good, and then the rest of it I put too much tension on the actual clapton wire that I was putting around the staple coil, and yeah, I screwed them up because I put too much tension. But anyways, what we are going to do here is we're going to put that bottom lead. I hate this camera. Just bought the damn thing and I thought it was going to be a decent camera, and I already hate it. So we are going to put the bottom lead in this bottom hole, the top lead in that top hole. Slide her in. What I'm going to do is get her good up and close to them post deck, to the post deck. What the fuck is a post deck, Brian? You fucking white trash motherfucker. Anyway, we'll tighten them up because we are using stainless steel 316L, so we'll get them up close to them posts tight, and then I'll be able to pull back on them a little bit, and you know, the wire will give a little bit, so yeah. Move this out of the way. She is just in my effing way right now. Tighten her up. Just like that. She's good and tight. So what we are going to do, stick our coil jig back in there. I'm just going to push out just like so. That don't look too bad to me. Actually looks like a pro done it. I did damn. What do you know? Screw it. Damn, I'm bearing shit to bed. Dang. These tape. Cut them off right flush with the post. Always take your finger. Cover that wire. She will shoot off. And this is some, not real thick. I've had thicker coils, but pretty thick wire, and that flies off onto the floor, sticks into one of your kids' feet that you got running around, one of these little 6-year-olds or 10-year-olds running around here. It's gonna hurt like shit. It hurt like shit if I stepped on the motherfucker. So I always just kind of put my finger over it and cover it up like that. I'm gonna stick this one on here, and I forgot to say these are 2.5 inner diameter. try tightening this one. Oh yeah, that's a beauty. That is a beauty. It is going to be some cotton bacon version 2. Trying to fluff it out just a little bit. And just take her in our hand and just barely just boop, 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 boop. Just like that. Roll up this one end. That way we can get it through the coil there. Hopefully y'all can see this. I know my camera is a POS, but get her through there. Right there. Go back. Play with her just a little bit. Just because I like playing with it. I like playing with things that I have. I'm sorry. No, just take her with the outside of the deck there. Just cut her at an angle. And cut her at an angle. Like I said, this is the first time me building this, wicking this, or anything. And I just kind of fluff that back out. I'm just gonna stuff her back down there in that hole. In that wick channel. In that wick channel. Screw it. Screw it. And there she is. Just kind of fluff this one back up just a little bit. Same thing with her. Kind of get her down there in that wicking channel. Hopefully y'all can see this. Just gonna wet her down just a little more. Take her off of the build stand from Tenderfoot on Facebook, which is freaking beautiful. He does some cool ass crap, and he's actually starting to make some drip tips now. And I've actually had that stand. I've had that stand for quite a few months now, but he does some awesome stuff. Go check him out on Facebook, Tenderfoot Stands. Yeah, that 40 watts, you know, real slow. Or 41.9, whatever. Crank her on up here. 0.11 ohms. I figured it'd come in about 0.1 or so. Wow. Drip some more juice on there. I'm not getting this plastic bottle anywhere close to the coils, I promise guys. I know the angle y'all probably at right now, y'all probably can't tell, but I'm not getting the juice bottle anywhere close to the coils, if you're wondering. But yeah, nice. 88 watts. Crank her on up. Say 93. Some nice cloud, nice vapor production on there. So yeah. With that said, we're gonna go on back up, vape on it. She fits on there. She clears. She clears just barely, but them coils clear. So we're gonna go back up on there, up top, and we'll vape on it and talk about it and tell y'all if I would actually go out and spend my money on it, since I actually borrowed this device. So yeah, that being said, we'll go on back up, vape on it, and talk about it. Later, guys. Alright, guys, so that was the up and close of the TFV8 by Smok. Smok, however you want to call it. It's your preference. Honestly, it's a nice sub-ohm tank slash RTA. I mean, the size of the RBA head, the size of the deck, I mean, it might as well, whenever you put that in it, you might as well just call it an RTA, because I didn't pull no measurements because I don't have a set of digital calipers, but the build deck's probably just as big as the Griffin. I mean, looking at it pretty much, and building on each of them, yeah. But with that said, I might just have to go out and actually buy this damn thing for myself whenever I get a little bit of extra money. Like I stated earlier in the video, I did have to borrow this to do this review, but really, honestly, I might just have to go out and buy the damn thing, because it works really, really well. That's just at 80 watts. Battery's about dead. Make sure and visit Kasai, Not Blowing Smoke, R2B, smokefree.org. All of them's .org, Kasai.org, notblowingsmoke.org. Make sure and send emails to your representatives for the state that you live in, asking them to please support the Cole Bishop Amendment and HR 2058. Yeah, just ask them to support it and tell them your story, or how you started vaping and how it's helped you in all different ways or whatever. But yeah, make sure and hit the like button and subscribe below. I just like making these videos. Yeah, so like and subscribe below. Leave any comments you want, constructive criticism you want, just leave them below in the comments. Yeah. My email is wtv.whitetrashvapes@gmail.com, so you can email me there if you so please to. But yeah, with that, I don't know much else to say, but I do recommend this, especially for somebody that uses sub-ohm tanks and is thinking about getting into rebuilding and building your own coils. This would be the one I would get. I mean, for this, it's a good one. With that said, I'm gonna get out of here, take a hit and get out of here, guys. Don't forget, visit Kasai, send your emails to your representatives. And don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button below. Thank you.